There's no gun in the US that is as American as the revolver. This old-school classic has been a part of American heritage, and every shooter in this country has a revolver gene on their DNAs, one way or another. But among the hundreds of wheel guns on the market, there are still these specific models that people are so eager to have in their collection. Hey, this is your boy Ted from Line 45, and today, I'm going to give you a rundown of some of the most bought revolvers in the United States. But first, let me do this quick plug. Hit the like and subscribe button. You can see all those buttons below this video. I know it feels like a hassle, but those simple clicks mean a lot for my channel. Now, let's get back to the good stuff. Smith & Wesson Model 6-86 Plus. I think the Model 6-86 requires little to no introduction, as most Americans are acquainted with it, one way or another. It's a majestic single-action, double-action revolver if you're thinking about a wheel gun you can carry in your truck or use for home defense. It has enough stopping power, as it's chambered in .357 Magnum, that can help you in any self-defense scenario. Of course, I know that some of you think that a compact revolver like the Model 686 isn't adequate to handle the explosiveness of .357 Magnum rounds. But throughout its existence, I'm quite confident that it didn't fail to deliver yet. Well, if it's another revolver from a different company, I would be inclined to believe that it couldn't shoot .357 mag loads efficiently. However, it's a Smith & Wesson gun, for Pete's sake. The Model 686 is capable of going hundreds to even thousands of rounds with zero misfires as long as it's properly maintained. It's utterly reliable, as what you would expect from an American revolver. The L-frame is made from solid stainless steel, and this gives the gun the rigidity and heft it needs to tame its recoil. But if you think that .357 Magnum rounds are too much for you, then you can simply opt for 38 Special Plus P bullets. Regardless of which caliber you pick, the thick and solid architecture of the Model 6-86 centerfire can keep your shots more accurate and less stingy. It also helps that its synthetic grips don't just guarantee a secure hold, but also help soak its recoil. Meanwhile, its cylinder holds 7 shots, and if you are going to get the standard Model 6-86, that number drops to 6. Its trigger is fantastic, and its red front and white outlined adjustable rear sights help attain precise aims and land accurate shots. Ruger Blackhawk. The Ruger Blackhawk is a unique entry here, given that it's not just chambered in typical revolver rounds like the .45 Colt or .357 Magnum. This revolver is also chambered in 9mm, which is a semi-auto round. Well, we already know the things that a 9mm can do. It's widely available, easy to manage, and has excellent ballistic qualities. Some people call the Blackhawk as the most reliable revolver to exist. I don't know where I stand on this claim, as many revolvers are reliable. After all, that's the point of revolvers, right? But you see, the reliability of the Blackhawk is on a different level entirely. It's even compared to an M1 Abrams tank because it's tough enough to remain sturdy and functional, regardless of what you throw at it. Of course, the appeal of the Blackhawk to the American revolver market isn't just its reliability and ability to shoot 9mm. One of the reasons it sells is because it's a classic single-action machinery. It takes you to the time when these SA revolvers were still the hottest firearms. And as a single-action revolver, the Blackhawk is ridiculously accurate and shoots with no quirky requirements whatsoever. Its trigger is certainly crisp and light, and offers a clean break that ensures its accuracy during slow, deliberate shooting. Notably, the Blackhawk has an innovative transfer bar safety system that allows you to safely carry it with all 6 chambers loaded. This feature is common today, but keep in mind that this thing was released in 1955. During that time, single-action revolvers required an empty chamber under the hammer for safety. Its capacity is 6 rounds, which isn't a stretch as compared to the 7-round wheel guns today. But this isn't exactly a deal-breaker. All you should know is that it can empty its cylinder with no misfires. The cylinder is rugged anyway, and it's capable of withstanding high pressures. Its precise lockup maintains precise alignment and reliability with every shot you take. You can get the Blackhawk in different configurations. It's available in 4.62-inch, 5.5-inch, and 7.5-inch barrels, and depending on the model you get, it may weigh as heavy as 48 ounces, which is cool if you're using a Blackhawk for Magnum rounds. Heritage Arms Rough Rider. The Heritage Arms Rough Rider always gets a mixed bag of impressions. Some find it as a mediocre revolver, such as the Model 686 Plus or Centerfire, since it doesn't have an ultra-rugged build. Others are satisfied by this revolver simply because it's consistent at 25 yards and within. But since I'm such a nice gun, I'm inclined to lean on the side that says that the Rough Rider is good. Besides, I have no bad experiences with this revolver yet. I am pretty sure most of you here who have used this revolver can tell the same thing. Out of all of the revolvers I listed here, the Rough Rider is also the one that retained the classic Western revolver look. So, if you're collecting wheel guns, this one should be on your checklist. It basically offers a shooting experience that will take you down to the memory lane. It's the reason why it appeals to a number of American buyers. From collectors down to enthusiasts, the Rough Rider ensures that it can deliver the traditional quality of a single-action firearm. It's also worth noting that the Rough Rider can chamber both .22 long rifle and .22 magnum rounds, which means that it's flexible enough to handle different shooting needs. You can use it for target practice, small game hunting, and anything in between. Plus, its low price, which is typically under $200, lets anyone, even dirt cheap buyers, get and experience the Rough Rider firsthand. Now, I need to address the issues about its structural rigidity. The Rough Rider, if you don't know, is made from a lightweight aluminum alloy frame. This is a thick aluminum alloy like the ones you see on other modern revolvers. It actually does a good job of shooting .22 long rifle rounds and .22 magnum rounds. However, keep in mind that it may not be as durable as revolvers made from steel or other stronger metals. Other than that, the Rough Rider is an affordable and reliable revolver for its price point, pound per pound. Ruger GP100. This video won't be complete without including the GP100. I mean, it's already out of the question if this gun sells or not. What you really need to know now are the reasons that made the GP100 one of the most favorite American revolvers of all time. The GP100 was introduced sometime in 1985 as a rugged and reliable firearm. Since then, it was quickly adopted by several law enforcement agencies, as well as recreational shooters and hunters. You see, unlike other revolvers of its time, the GP100 was constructed to handle .357 Magnum loads. And I am not just referring to occasional use of these rounds. Instead, I am talking about continuous and heavy use. But of course, it also accepts 38 special bullets. There are multiple variations of the GP100 these days, so expect that you can see different options for barrel length, size, and capacity. Regardless of your needs, there's a GP100 for you. But most likely, you'll either end up with a 6- or 7-shot cylinder. In terms of build, the GP100 is available in both stainless steel and blued steel frame. Both are equally capable of soaking high-pressure rounds. Its grip has a cushioned insert, and this helps in the recoil absorption, which is extremely necessary since we are dealing with powerful magnum rounds here. Because of this, the GP100 is extremely comfortable to shoot, even with heavy loads. I am also a big fan of its triple locking cylinder since it's super stable and aids in the gun's overall accuracy and controllability. Its barrel also sports a rugged construction. It's cold hammer forged and handles high temperatures and extensive use. On top of it is its adjustable rear sights and fixed or fiber optic front sight. These sights are easy to zero, given that the GP100 has a manageable recoil. Of course, I can't just miss its trigger, can I? It's smooth, whether it's on double action or single action, and guarantees consistent and crisp pulls. Its double action pull is quite heavy at 14 pounds but actually feels lighter, while the single action pull is at 6 pounds, and this one is clean and breaks like glass. Overall, the Ruger GP100 is just a solid performer. Colt Python, 2020. The Colt Python is basically a mythical American revolver, even among the snake guns of Colt. It was discontinued but reintroduced again, this time with better capabilities. The original Colt Python is great, there's no doubt about that. However, one of the most common gripes about that revolver is that it's not designed to sustain continuous use of magnum rounds. The metalwork on the original Python is deemed insufficient. That's one of the areas the new Python improved on. It's now thicker and beefier, ensuring that it can handle shooting powerful loads. Many of the features of the old Python are present in the 2020 Python. It's still a 6-shot, double-action, single-action stainless steel revolver, chambered in 357 Magnum. It's available in two barrel lengths. One is 4.25 inches long, and the other is 6 inches. And similar to the King Cobra revolver, there's a recessed crown on the Python's barrel, which is just below its front sight blade. On top of its barrel is its iconic ventilated rib. It's one of the striking features of the revolver, not because it looks cool, but because it reduces barrel heat distortion and glare, which in turn improves its accuracy and sight alignment. With the heavy barrel and rib, the new Colt Python gets additional weight on its front, and this makes the gun feel a little bit heavier, even though it's lighter than a Smith & Wesson Model 686. Still, the handling of this revolver doesn't suck. Its grip is fitted with walnut wood and features a distinct Colt medallion and visible checkering, offering a classic and comfortable hold. The 2020 Python got a standard finish, but just this 2024, Colt released a blued finish. Many are currently hunting that revolver as of the moment. It's exquisitely beautiful while retaining the classic features and modern functionalities known to Colt Python. That's it for now. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, please hit the subscribe button and notification bell. Just press all the buttons. Those little clicks are free, but they help the channel a lot. Stay sharp, stay safe, and remember, it's not just about the shot, it's about mastering the craft. Until next time, lock and load.